Driven by technology and fueled by a passion for financial inclusion, Moneyview continues to redefine the landscape of personal finance in India. In this episode of Builders for Bharat, Puneet Agarwal talks to us about the journey and how the company is solving for Bharat.
In my view, Bharat market opportunity is immense, particularly given the big shift that we are seeing in the demographics and the kind of economic cycles in the country. India, Bharat middle class, whichever you want to call it, is roughly about 300 million working people today. It is projected to grow to about 500 million people in the next 10 years. And in the same time, India is expected to grow from the fifth largest economy in the world to third largest economy. And I believe a very big part of this growth in the Indian economy is going to come from this Bharat population. Right? Today, this population accounts for about 50% of consumption. That is expected to grow to about 75% in the same time period. This population is having growth in income, growth in aspirations. They are actually getting very, very digital savvy. And I believe that provides a whole lot of opportunities for India as a country. In terms of the big wins for us, we have been largely focused at the mid-market India or Bharat as a target segment. That's a segment that we believe is quite underserved in the financial services space, the area that we focus on. We have roughly about 75 million people who have downloaded our app. Almost 75% of these people are living in tier 2, tier 3 towns, which is bulk of the Bharat. We have about 30% of these customers coming to us purely from word of mouth. They love our product. We are at a 4.8 star rated app, one of the very, very few apps which has that kind of a rating on the App Store. The way we were able to kind of win that was probably two key areas. One is this segment is very diverse. Unlike the top 10, 20, 30 million people in the country, which are very similar, these people are very diverse in their financial profile, in their kind of needs, their aspirations, and affordability as well. What we have done is focus very heavily in terms of personalizing the products that we offer to these different micro segments of the Bharat population. So personalization and making the products more relevant is actually a very important part of our success. And then second is, these are people who are kind of in the nooks and corners of the country. And to be able to kind of service them, digital platform has been a key part for us to be able to kind of reach them and service them in a very delightful manner. See, in the financial services space, the top 10% of the population are fairly well serviced by the large banks that are there, like HDFC, Axis, ICICI, and such, right? The moment you get to the core Bharat, there's actually a deep under-penetration of financial products to these guys. As I mentioned, their incomes are growing, their needs and aspirations are growing. The need for products like credit, micro savings, insurance, and such is growing at a very fast rate. A lot of these people are underserved from the existing financial institutions for primarily two reasons. One is either these customers are just not eligible for products because these products were designed for the more affluent class, right? Or these people live very far off from the branches that these institutions have. So to service these people, it becomes very, very hard. Those are the two areas that we are focusing on, right? So when it comes to kind of making more of these people eligible for our products, we have relied very, very heavily on using kind of a variety of different data to really better understand the needs, aspirations, and profiles of these users, and then kind of tailor our products to be able to kind of meet their needs. And the second piece, as I mentioned, is kind of really using digital technology. We have actually spent a lot of time and energy in creating a fully digital product. A person living in any part of the country can just download an app and can apply for a personal loan or a micro savings products in a matter of minutes. And those products kind of get delivered completely through a digital experience. So to be able to do that, the digital stack that we use that the country has and kind of supplemented that with our in-house full tech stack, and kind of on top of that, providing a very, very seamless customer experience has been instrumental for us to be able to kind of go out. So those are the kind of things that we are focusing on as we kind of think about kind of addressing the white space. We as a company focus a lot on mid-market, and a big part of our customer base are in this tier 2, tier 3 towns. So we have actually built very strong focus in meeting the needs of these customers. These customers are hungry for great products, right? They are, their incomes are growing, their aspirations are growing. They want to give best to their families. They want to actually enjoy a good lifestyle. And what we are focusing on is kind of enabling them to be able to kind of achieve that through providing financial products that are kind of meeting their needs and aspirations. And we do that, but as I mentioned, kind of providing very personalized products, because one person is quite different from the other person, as you're kind of talking about the Bharat population, to be able to kind of personalize this product. Who needs a credit product versus who needs a savings product? What kind of savings products work best? What is their affordability? We are actually focusing a lot on being able to provide a full suite of financial products to these users and personalize that on an individual level, and kind of delivering that through a completely app experience, a digital experience. We offer a full suite of financial products to the users, including credit products, insurance products, savings products, payment products, and such, right? So far, we have gotten tremendous traction on products that involve getting access to credit. So things like personal loans and kind of loans for kind of making purchases at the point of sale. But we are also seeing increasing adoption for products like micro savings and micro insurance as well. Us being a company that is focused on financial services, it's very important for us to build trust with the users, for them to be able to kind of take these products. Particularly, the users are accustomed to kind of taking these kind of products in a bank branch or working with a bank and relationship manager to kind of buy these kind of products. To offer these products in an app requires a lot of trust building, and that's an area that we have invested very, very heavily over the last few years. And that gets reflected in us kind of having a 4.8 star rating on the Play Store, for example, right? Where we have been able to build that trust and customers love us. We have actually even gotten to the point where almost 30% of our traffic is coming from word of mouth, right? Customers kind of loving our app and kind of talking about it with their friends and families and so on and so forth. I think that is one of the very key component, and that kind of, again, aligned with a really simple, personalized, and digital experience that allows them to kind of really feel very comfortable, kind of understanding the products. For example, we offer our app in 10 different local languages, right? So not everyone in Bharat speaks just English or Hindi, they speak local languages. For them to be able to understand the product, for them to be able to kind of go through the purchase journey and the servicing journey, we offer very local languages and such. And those are the kind of things that has really helped us kind of build a trust and familiarity with the customers.